Gallup's latest State of the Global Workplace report reveals that 20% of the world's workforce is experiencing loneliness daily.
Social isolation and chronic loneliness have a devastating effect on physical and mental health. But how does it affect work and productivity? Well, that's what Head of Workplace Advisory and Managing Partner at Gallup, Vipula Gandhi, shared with me. Check this out. Vipula, thank you for joining us today. Let's talk about this. This is an interesting topic. How does the Gallup conduct this annual study?
So this annual study is done across 160 countries. And the purpose of this study is really to examine how the lives are going for our employees, both at work and outside work, and how it really impacts employee experience and our workplace performances. Now, not just 160 countries, but this also has trended data for 20 years. Now, you can imagine a study of this size would require some logistical prowess to deliver on finding what people are thinking across the world. So in about 100 countries, we literally knocked on the doors and asked people, how are they feeling about life and work? In about 40 odd countries, we did it through telephonic interviews, but keep in mind that 1/3 of the world is still offline. So to ensure that we bring the most relevant and impactful data to the table for leaders to improve decision making, it's important that we follow rigorous methodologies, sampling frames, and weighting to make the information relevant and help leaders improve lives.
And what have you found are the most important findings from this result?
I'll summarize my first aspect by just saying that life at work across the world is improving in absolute sense. However, given the opportunity and the slow pace, I would still say that our workplaces are broken. We need to fix them. And what does that mean for us? It means that the majority of employees are turning at work less inspired and enthused than we would like them to. And it affects, outcomes at workplaces and mental health of individuals. Loneliness is a big finding in this report. 1 in 5 people globally have reported feeling much lonely a lot of previous day. And this loneliness is higher if you are a younger employee, so less than 35 years old, and if you are a fully remote employee. So loneliness and its impact on mental health is coming to our workplaces that we have to find ways to deal with it. And last but not the least, I'll bring us back to the US. US has led the world in employee engagement, which our economy is a testament to all these inspired employees that drive businesses forward and feel fulfilled along the way. But we have seen a concerning drop in engagement in the US from its peak at pandemic in 2020 to what it is today in Q1 2024. By numbers, 10 million less employees are turning up to work inspired than they did at the peak of pandemic. So this has impact on productivity and everything that we value, including well-lived lives.
So let's talk about this thing. What factors do you believe are driving these changes?
I would say disruption. Disruption is all around us, doing more with less. The year of efficiency is still here. Restructuring, business model change, technology has disrupted what we do, how we do, with whom we work. Imagine hybrid and remote being a big part of our lives today than it was pre-pandemic. And autonomy is great for work, but what we have found is that physical separation from work is also leading to psychological separation, where we are finding employees are less connected to their workplace, less connected to the mission and purpose of the organization, and less clear about their expectations at work. And managers, who play a very important role, they are the linchpin of our workplace culture, are struggling more. What we found is managers are experiencing negative emotions, not just loneliness, but also anger, sadness, stress, worry at a higher rate than everybody else. And they are more likely to quit as well. So how do we ensure that we give oxygen masks to our managers so that they can help others is an important aspect.
Then we look up the ladder here to the organizational leaders here. What can they do to fix these issues?
So leaders, like time immemorial, need to ensure that they are clear about how does their workplace culture link to the strategic priorities and the business outcomes they're trying to deliver to their customers, and ensure that they're actually supporting the managers. They are empowering them, they're helping them build the right mindset, skill set, tool set to manage in these challenging times that we have in front of us. And managers need additional training in how to deliver one meaningful conversation per week to everyone in their team. And meaningful conversation may sound an easy phrase. It has pretty big depth in it and how you connect to individuals, so they need support. I just want to leave you with a little bit of hope there, because keep in mind that we do study exceptional workplaces. And with intentionality, communication, trust, workplace cultures can be built in a way that not just supports outcomes and performance, but helps individual lead more fulfilling life through work. And great workplaces buck the average trend out there in public, and their employees are engaged at 11 times more than an average workplace. So change is possible with intentionality.
I like that. You said there still is hope. Where can people go to see these findings and get more information?
I invite you to visit Gallup.com, download the report, State of Global Workplace Report. I'm sure you'll find insights and recommendations in that can help you in your own way to make a difference in the world in the positive way.
Head of Workplace Advisory and Managing Partner at Gallup, it is Vipula Gandhi that's been spending time with us. We appreciate the information. Thanks so much.
Thank you.